Hey TPT sellers. Teachers Pay Teachers maintains a list of keywords on their TPT Seller blog, and they recently updated their list for what teachers are searching for in November and December. At first glance, this looks like a list of keyword unicorns. Highly coveted keywords that have higher search volume but lower competition, which means it's easier to rank on page 1, get seen, make a few sales, ka-ching. And yes, this list does have some great keywords, but not all of these keywords are awesome. For example, Christmas made the list, and Christmas has around 300,000 resources. A new product getting on that first page isn't going to happen unless you get pinned to the top by Team TPT, but that's another story. So then people get grumpy, we start complaining, and we don't completely trust this list. But in fact, once you learn this simple trick, you'll understand how this list is made and how to find the real gems. In the next few minutes, I'll show you a way to turn that long keyword list into a short list that you can actually rank for. Hi, my name is Mike Fuchigami, and I'm the host of the SEOtpreneur YouTube community. In this video, we're going to look at 3 things. First, we're going to figure out what the TPT keyword list actually measures so we can manage expectations. Then, I'll show you how to figure out the search volume for any keyword on TPT for free using your Chrome browser. Finally, we're going to use Google Sheets to find the gems on that list that you can actually rank for today. Make sure to watch to the very end because I'll show you a bonus tool that accelerates keyword research. TPT is giving us the top 300 keywords from last year for November and December to help us figure out gaps in the saturated market. Teaching is cyclical, so a term that was popular last year might be popular again this year. But the real question is, what does this list of keywords from TPT actually represent? How do you figure out a good keyword? For us, we think a good keyword is a search term that people are looking for and that we can rank on page 1. But that's not what this list is. If you read the blog post, it says the search terms below had a relatively lower number of results compared to how often buyers were searching for them in November 2024. That's math. This is a ratio. Fewer results compared to searches means results divided by searches. Let's pretend we have a keyword. If you search for keyword A, there are 100 products on TPT, so 100 results. November has 30 days. Let's pretend people search for this keyword 3 times a day, except for the last day when this keyword is searched times. So the total number of searches for this keyword in November is 100. 100 results divided by 100 searches is 1. So the ranking score for this keyword is 1. Now pretend there's another keyword. Keyword B has 100 results as well, but 1,000 people search for this keyword in November. So 100 results divided by 1,000 searches is 0.1. The ranking score for keyword B is 0.1. We would say keyword B is better to go after than keyword A because the competition's the same, but there's more search volume. So this tells us they're putting the smaller scores at the top. So keyword B is ahead of keyword A. Now pretend there's a third keyword. Keyword C has 500 results, but the same search volume as keyword A, 100 searches in November. So 500 results divided by 100 searches is a ranking score of 5. Keyword C would be at the bottom of this list right now. Finally, let's pretend there's this last keyword. Keyword D has 300 results on TPT, but the search volume for keyword D is crazy. It got searched 3 million times in November last year. 300,000 results divided by 3 million searches is a ranking score of 0.1. So keyword D would show up tied with keyword B, and if they deal with tiebreakers by sorting them alphabetically, then we get B, D, A, and C. So that's how you can get keywords with huge results showing up in this list. Yes, there are 300,000 results, but the search volume for that keyword is so massive, the keyword still manages to rank in the top 300. If you learned something new, can you please like this video because it encourages me to make more videos like this one. Now, some of us want to do our own research to see if these keywords are any good. That's awesome. The number 1 keyword in December 2024 was Christmas party letter to parents. If we search that up on TPT, we can see there's around 560 results. But how do you check the search volume of a keyword? Here's how you can do it for free. TPT tells us popularity but it's hidden in the code. You have to know where to look. On Google Chrome, right-click, then click Inspect and click Network, and then type Algolia in the filter box. Algolia is the name of the search engine that TPT uses. Now, go back to the TPT search bar and type Christmas party letter to parents, and you should see a bunch of keyword suggestions popping up in the network traffic. Click the last query and then click Response. If you scroll up and down, you can see the search terms suggested by TPT and the popularity search volume. I looked and I can't find Christmas party letter to parents, and that makes sense. This video is recorded at the end of October, and the keyword probably becomes popular in December. There is a minimum threshold that a keyword needs to be searched in order for it to show up in this list. Now, some of us don't have time to dive into the code. No problem. There are a few third-party keyword tools out there. Here's the one from the SEO Pro community. If I click on tab 1, Trending Keywords, and type Christmas party letter to parents, I see the search terms that show up in auto-suggest, and in the brackets, I see the popularity. When you're doing keyword research, search volume is only half of the problem. The other half is the number of competitors. Click on tab 2, High Volume Low Competition Finder, and type in Christmas party letter to parents. You'll see the 5 terms auto-suggested by TPT, as well as the popularity, number of resources, and average number of reviews on that first page. So you can see if you have a chance. Remember, when you're using a live keyword tool, you're getting a snapshot of the popularity on that specific day. TPT is probably looking at the search volume over the entire month. So that's why your keyword popularity research today might not match the keywords on the TPT list. And this is an important advantage of using this list from the official TPT seller blog. Team TPT has access to their entire search database, so they know exactly how many people were searching last year. Third-party keyword tools like mine are at a disadvantage because we can only provide a snapshot in time. Mike, I don't have time to look up every single keyword on that list. No problem. I got you. Here's a simple Google Sheet tool that turns a big list into a short list. I'll put the link to the TPT Seller Tip number 18 in the video description. The TPT Seller blog list is a solid starting point. If a keyword is on that list, it had enough searches last year, so it's worth checking out. Now we just have to filter the list to find the keywords that actually matter to us. Here's the list of keywords for November 2024, and if I scroll down, here's December 2024, and if I keep going, here's November and December 2023. Click up here to focus on just the November 2024 list. Here's the search volume popularity for the keyword. I did the research on October 27th, 2025, so this tool shows you that moment frozen in time. Here are the number of resources that already exist for the keywords, and here's the lowest number of reviews on the first page. This gives us an idea of whether a brand new product has a chance of ranking. Now, personally, I would ignore the popularity column. Those numbers will change as we go through November and December. The number to pay attention to is the number of existing resources. If I sort by number of resources, I can see Christmas and Thanksgiving have hundreds of thousands of competitors. I'm not going to be able to rank for those. Let's filter the Google Sheet to only show resources that have fewer than 1,000 competitors. And boom, here's your list of keyword niche unicorns. We know they have search volume traffic because they made TPT's blog post. And now we can see quickly which one of these have low competition. If I go back to the database option and choose all, I can see all of the keywords in November 2024, December 2024, and last year 2023. Yes, there will be some repeat listings, but that lets me know that this keyword has staying power. Secret Santa questionnaire shows up in November 2024 and it shows up in the 2023 list. There are only 290 competitors. Sure, the popularity right now in this Google Sheet says 0. But remember, the data for this Google Sheet is frozen in time on October 27th. As we hit the end of November, the popularity for this keyword will probably start to rank again. Will I make a Secret Santa questionnaire? No. Probably not. It doesn't fit my store brand. So how do I use this tool to find opportunities in my niche? Well, first of all, I'm going to delete this 1000 filter cap on resources. Then I'm going to change the sort direction to show me the number of resources from lowest to highest. Now I'm going to start to scan the list for topics that might fit my store. I see nouns. I do create SEO grammar resources. So I'm going to type nouns in the search bar to pull up any other keywords from that TPT list that are also about nouns. I see proper nouns anchor chart, but that's really more for lower elementary. I create middle school resources, so that's not a good fit for me. Just because a keyword shows up on this list doesn't mean it's relevant for all grade levels. Now, I create social emotional learning resources, so what if I try to search for social? No, nothing relevant shows up. What about SEL? And I see Thanksgiving SEL and Christmas SEL are on the list. This is where you can get product line ideas. If Thanksgiving SEL and Christmas SEL are on this list, then I wonder if Valentine's Day SEL or Easter SEL will be trending. You get the idea. Now, some of you are thinking, Mike, I don't have TPT Seller Tip 18 yet. I don't have 30 bucks. Don't buy the individual resource. Instead, get the Ultimate Bundle, which has all of my seller resources that I post on TPT. That growing bundle started at 3 bucks and now it's $24. The price goes up as I add more tools. But some of you are still thinking, Mike, I don't have the Ultimate Bundle yet. No problem. I posted the first 50 keywords on the SEOtpreneur website for free. I'll put the link in the video description. You can download a trial version of this Google Sheet tool and start to do some keyword research. At the beginning of this video, I talked about a bonus that accelerates your keyword research on TPT. I'm working on the next generation of SEOtpreneur tools. Here's the Chrome extension. And if I open the side panel, you can check out how this makes keyword research easier. I'm going to go to Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm going to click in the search bar. Automatically, TPT suggests up to 5 keywords that are popular right now. And in the side panel, it shows those 5 keywords seen by the browser. If I click expand, it shows me the popularity of those 5 keywords. I want to research Thanksgiving SEL, so I start to type that in, and the side panel quietly jots down all of the keywords it sees suggested by TPT so that I don't manually have to do this research. What about Thanksgiving social emotional learning spelled out? What about Christmas SEL? What if I start to type SEL activities? TPT keeps suggesting more search terms, and this Chrome extension just jots them down for us. Now I want to look at my research notes. I want to focus on SEL, so I'm going to filter this list of keywords by typing SEL. The Chrome extension now shares with me all of the keywords that this specific browser has seen. Cool, right? Now remember, popularity is half the battle. We still need to find low competition keywords. So I'm going to click in the side panel on SEL to see what the first page of the search results look like. Up here at the top of the TPT page, I can see there's around 310,000 results. The side panel tells me the search popularity right now. It also tells me the product with the highest number of reviews and the lowest number of reviews on this page. And if I click on those numbers, it'll jump to that product. This one has the most sales judging by the number of reviews. And if I click here, this one has the fewest sales. So now I get a sense of whether or not my product has a chance of competing. Likewise, I can click here to see the most expensive resource on this page, and I can click here to see the lowest price resource on the page. Now, as I do my keyword research on TPT, this Chrome extension keeps track of all of the search engine results pages that it sees. After I'm done researching possibilities, I can click here where it says search pages seen, and boom, here are all of my notes. I can make the side panel wider so I can see the full table, or I can click download CSV here and export my research notes. What do you think? It's not ready for the public yet, but if you're part of the pro community and you want to try out a testing version, just let me know. The link is in the video description. That's it for today. Please share this video if you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.